Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Elise. If you guys haven't been to my channel before, welcome. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button yet, then please do so. You guys will get notified every single time I make a video. Today we are doing another makeup video. I feel like I've been pumping out makeup videos because I've just been really inspired lately, and honestly, like, the beauty industry is just kicking ass when it comes to like bringing out awesome products. Today we are going to be talking about Fenty Beauty, and particularly Fenty Beauty for people with dry skin. All of you guys probably know that the foundation has been super raved about. I personally didn't see a ton of people talk about it who had dry skin because it is more of a soft and matte foundation finish. It doesn't seem like a lot of dry skin people would gravitate towards it. So I wanted to kind of come out here and just talk to you guys as someone who has super dry skin, how it worked for me, and just kind of give you my input on it. Their color range is a little different though. They do have 40 shades, which is just insane for a brand new company, like a brand new line, to launch that many colors in one go is just crazy. But that is such a difficult thing. And growing up in Asia where they only carried like really light tone skin tones, for me it was hard for me to find something that matched my skin. So anyone darker than me definitely had a much more difficult time. So I know how hard that struggle can be, and how frustrating it can be when brands do that. So I'm just really happy that Rihanna really considered every single person in the creation of Fenty Beauty, which is awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I could talk about Rihanna and this line forever, but I am not someone that usually uses super mattifying products, but this one claims to medium to full coverage for all, long wear, light as air, so soft matte. So it's gonna give you like a natural-ish finish, but not like luminous. So I'm excited to try this. I have mine in the shade 340. Ooh, the commitment is real. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous, but excited. Oh my God. Okay, so the shade, immediately I can tell you, fits pretty well for my skin tone so far. But I was also told that this stuff dries a little darker, so hopefully it doesn't get too much darker. But I do know that a lot of mattifying products, usually you don't have much time to really blend them out. This stuff, you do want to work a little faster just in general with matte products. You don't want to be too slow with it. You do dry pretty fast, at least that's what I've noticed, and because I do have dry skin, I don't want anything to cling. But as you can see already, I did already have my primer on. You can see a little bit of luminosity, like healthiness. My face isn't like super flat, much so a little bit more second skin looking. I'm gonna try it with a brush. So I'm gonna use this on my Marc Jacobs Face 3 brush. And I'm just gonna do one pump for now. And I'm just gonna stipple that on and just work it into my face. I'm gonna do just a little bit, just a tad bit more for my forehead because I feel like the brush kind of soaked up more product than the Beauty Blender. I would say they're pretty similar. This side is a little bit more sheared out. I feel like with the brush you can be a little bit more buildable. I personally like Beauty Blenders just because they're, you know, they pick up a lot of excess product, so you don't, you know, you're not caking on that makeup. I'm gonna put this like right on this side because I feel like this is where I need the coverage. The more you add, like, it does build the coverage, but it's not looking like super cakey. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on concealer and stuff, and then I will get back. I'm going to be using the Matchstick Trio, just because this is like one of the only other things they had that was in stock. I wanted to try these, and I'm really excited to because I love anything that's super like multifunctional. I got mine in the Tan 300, and I believe it's caramel, truffle, and rum. Cheekbones. I can already say I do like the size of this because it's definitely easy to kind of control where it's going. Using a kabuki brush. I use this one to blend out contour sometimes. So This is the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki F80. So far, I really like the shade of it. I think it's a perfect shade for someone like me. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. Kind of have to work really hard. I feel like I'm really like doing the best I can to blend all this out. The caramel shade I feel like is very much skin tone like clean up my contour we can use this for. Maybe this won't be as difficult to blend out because sometimes certain shades are hard to blend out rather than just the actual formulation of the sticks. So let's try that out. I don't know, I don't really like that shade. I'm looking for something a little lighter than that. So we're gonna just go ahead and use the Rum. This is like their highlight color. And this looks really pretty. Like swatched on my hand, very metallic. So hopefully this blends out really pretty. It's a pretty sheen for sure, but I really am not liking blendability of these are not how I really, like even on my hand, they're kind of hard to blend out. It's a really pretty highlight, but it's just practicality wise, at least on my dry skin, it doesn't seem like it's something that's gonna work that well. I am back. I finally put the rest of my face on to just kind of wrap up exactly what I was talking about while I was trying all this stuff on. So as you guys know, I did put on the foundation, and at first I was a little worried because I had heard a lot of like mixed reviews about it in terms of like the color matching. I was in Sephora and they were color matching me. I thought, at least in the lighting in Sephora, that this was going to be a lot orangier on me than it actually turned out. And obviously it's not daylight right now. I'm filming this at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday. It does match my neck 100%. Like it definitely does not look more orangier or darker, and it did need a little bit of a waiting period. It did set, as you guys can see. There isn't major, like there really isn't a major difference, honestly, that I thought. I mean, then again, I am using studio lighting. It's not as close as it would be in real life. Like obviously I'm probably a little bit darker than you guys are seeing on camera. I have to say about the foundation formulation, I am very impressed with it. I'm just as impressed as I thought I would be because everyone has been talking very highly of this product and just saying how much they love it. As for me, I do have dry skin. I did prime my face with the Marc Jacobs Undercover Invisible Primer, and this is a very hydrating primer because I was a little worried that it was going to stick to the skin, and naturally, as I would with any foundation, I would use that primer because that is the one I've been loving recently, so it definitely does fit the test. It's not a very flattening foundation like a lot of matte foundations can be, which I'm really pleased about. I was a little worried that it was going to make me look very like non-dimensional multiple foundation. All in all, this product really is great. I think Fenty Beauty did an amazing job at creating a second skin yet flattering soft matte finish, which is exactly what I feel this is. If you are someone with dry skin, I would highly recommend you guys to prime your face. I would definitely say use a hydrating primer and really moisturize your face just so that your skin will hang on to more moisture through the primers and the moisturizers and not necessarily the foundations, if that makes sense. I recommend not using any kind of mattifying, pore filling primers because this really does glide over the pores and is immaculate. Like it really is so beautiful. Like I love this foundation. And as for the little sticks, the match sticks, these run for $54 for 3 of these, which is pretty pricey in my opinion. But I honestly, the only thing I really loved about these sticks, highlight was so beautiful. I seriously loved the color of it. Like right now I'm wearing it on my nose and like down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my cheekbones and in my inner corners, and I think it looks really pretty. I do like it, but it is just the formulation. I wish it was a little bit more creamier so that I didn't have to spend so much time blending out the product. I feel like I was spending a lot of time trying to blend that out. However, the shade of this color, which is Truffle, was pretty on point. I just feel like there's a lot of other things on the market that are just as beautiful, and these are expensive, and I just feel like for how much I was blending out, I just don't feel like it was worth it. So I would pass on the sticks unless, I mean, you can buy these separately. I would recommend the foundation over the sticks by far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and also leave a comment down below if you've tried Fenty Beauty and what products you liked from Rihanna's line. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I would love that so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And Sunday is my birthday. Sunday is my birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.